What's
The
up,
shortest
everyone?
show we've ever had, y'all.
Yeah, this was the craziest, strangest one. Well, I thought I had that straight, and then once I looked, I was like, "This is not the one," and I was trying to stop it and go to the other, and yeah, that was not working. I couldn't even find it. I was like, and then I even read and swore I had it right. Man, that is wild. Oh my gosh, that is funny. So yeah, we appreciate everybody coming out. We were not expecting that. Sorry for being late. I was actually having a little issues backstage. I had something all set up, a new thing going, but unfortunately it wasn't working. So had to end up going back an old way. But yeah, we're here now. Hope everyone is doing good. Shoot, I think this is episode 38 of Gene Wars, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, we're getting close, man. Getting close. Halloween.
Yep.
Um, what you got going on, Will?
Well, I'm trying to enjoy the afternoon. It's Friday. I'm out in my shop right now, just kind of looking over some stuff that I'm going to be doing this weekend and making sure that I'm going to have enough to do so. And yeah, man, just trying to take it easy. Just kind of, I took the week off for the most part as far as everything is concerned. So tomorrow will be the day that it's going to be catch-up day. Hopefully I get all caught up in that day, and then Sunday I'll be able to relax a little bit more, hopefully, but we'll see what goes on, because who knows what life's going to throw at you at any moment.
Right. Yep. Very true. Hey, you know what's funny is you were talking to Will. I just found the intro that actually should have been put up. I'm looking right at it. I'm like, yep, that's the one. You know what? Maybe through some part of this, we'll have to put that up or something. Yeah, that was an old intro that was going to be done and actually didn't go that way. So you guys got to see something that was never really put out.
Yeah.
It's like the movies, right? When you go in and you got all the different edits, and it's like, oh shoot, that was a funny part, or that one was stupid. Yeah. So man, that's awesome. You getting ready to work on that, man. Get that thing finally going, further that shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the gap and crack sealant stuff and do what I need to for the insulation and for the floor. Got the floor already in here. I just gotta put that in, but I gotta do that sealant first, and then after that, I'll start buying some insulation little by little. I haven't decided 100% how I'm gonna go about it, because the style roof that I have, it doesn't give me a whole lot of play as far as being able to do different kinds of insulation. So I think I'm going to end up doing rock wall.
Right.
And just rock wall everything, and just have to have those stupid little metal rods hanging all over the damn place. But
yeah, exactly.
As long as it does what it needs to do, man. Yep. At this point.
No, I hear you, man. Sometimes you want to try to do the best you can. I mean, I always like to have something super nice, but there's times, man, things that you just can't do it. In fact, I had a room one time. So a house that we were renting, I went to build a room on the side of the house next to the bedroom. And in that room, I needed some power for some things. And so me and my dad, we laid the foundation. I worked at Lowe's, so I got all the concrete from over there, laid that down, built the frame and everything, drywalled it, put the siding, whole complete thing, roof, got the shingles pretty cheap and all that too. But I'm like, we could build the whole building, no problem. That's not an issue. Like, I know how to do it. My dad's done it 30 years, his life and everything, worked for my uncle and my grandpa taught him. So we knew how to do all that shit. But the electric part, that's a whole different beast, man. Like, I am not no electrician by no means. Like, my electric skills are like this, it's like,
that's me too.
Little things, right? Changing the outlet or something. Yeah. or even putting up a light, I could do that. I've done that a few times, but that's it. So what I did was we ended up just drilling a hole through the drywall, and then I just ran an extension cord through from my bedroom, and had to cut the wire obviously, and then rewire it back up. But ran all the power into that from the bedroom, and hey, it worked, man. It did what it needed and everything. So, and it's $400 from having an electrician come out there and do it. So,
tell me about it. Yeah. Yeah, no, electrician was never going to be in the plans for this. I did all that. I had my son help me with replacing the amp or the breaker, and then the outlet, and so on and so forth. But I mean, I got power in here already, so I mean, the power part's done, and it should be more than enough. I mean, even if I really wanted to, I could even wire up another 15 amp and run that out here and just have a 15 amp for like running my lights and shit like that if I really want to. But right now, I think I should be fine with what I got in here.
Yep.
I mean, it's running that unit right now. I'm trying to get it to 80 degrees in here, so I'm testing that out while I'm out here.
Hell yeah. And that's cool, man, because that, like you said, you're sitting there testing out that unit. That's adding quite a bit on there. And then, but like with all the snakes and everything, with all your heat hooked up, like that should be enough to be able to run all that. That I'm sure that AC heater is going to be a lot more current taking pull than what, those racks will. Yeah. And then if you have any fans or lights, like that's not a whole lot neither, right? I mean, that's nothing too crazy pulling. So
yeah, and I'm not going to put in big lights like I planned on. I'm going to have a few lights, I think, up on the top, but I think I'm going to try to do like an LED style light that I can run straight across, or a couple little bars or something that's going to give enough light to see in here, because I'm also going to have lights on some of the enclosures and stuff like that too. So there's going to be light in here.
Yep. Oh, for sure.
But it definitely needs something like that to help circulate as well as regulate the temperatures and stuff inside here. So.
Oh, absolutely, man.
And I got 192 square foot. That's what I'm in right now, and that's closer to like 400 square foot. So nice. I figured that should be good.
Oh yeah, for sure. You got double, man. You got plenty.
Yeah, especially once the insulation and everything's in. You know what I mean? I think it, and then I, weather strip what I need to and all that.
Oh, for sure. That insulation is going to help, and the drywall and everything. That's all going to help hold all that heat in a lot better, keep all the warm in, or vice versa, right? Whether it's winter or summer, so it's going to do what it needs. That's awesome.
And that thing's a heater too.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to build a shop, man, like you. In fact, yesterday I was sitting there looking at some houses and shit in the country, and dude, there was like some pretty good prices. You know what I mean? Like, I found the cheapest was like 300. Well, there was even cheaper, but one that I kind of liked was like $300,000 for a country home, and it was like 3, 4, or 5 acres, something like that. Maybe up to 6, 7. I think it was like 3 to 5. But yeah, I was like, damn, dude. So I can't wait, man, to build a shop out there and do something.
Yeah, and it still hasn't even fully hit me yet, bro. It's not going to until I'm all moved in and everything. And then once I get that first sit down in it, that's when it's going to really hit. But it's definitely something that I work towards very hard. And I'm so glad to see just this little bit right now. But hopefully here in a few weeks, it'll be ready to rock.
Exactly. I remember like 6 months, a year ago, man, and I think it was a year ago, honestly. It might even be longer than that, when you were talking about building the shop and everything. I think it's almost been a year and a half. That's how time, because my memory's even been bad lately. Usually I'm pretty good about keeping, roughly. And I think it has been more towards like a year and a half.
It's been at least a year. And I actually had the stuff to build the shed, but they didn't send me everything, and they sent me the wrong shed. So I had to return all that shit. And then this year is the year that I just kind of reset and well, now I have the right one.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then what was it? He forgot the windows too when he came out, huh? That with this one, and he had to come
Yeah,
back the next week and bring them, and it was like what 3, 4, 5 days or something, which isn't a big deal, but it's like at least you got the shed part, and you're able like, okay, this is the one I had.
I almost was going to tell him not to put the windows in, to be honest. But I'm glad that I let him put them in because that's how I got the unit set up. But yeah, at first I was almost going to tell him just leave the windows here, don't put them in.
Yeah, yeah, a good thing you did, man. I mean, I think it's a good thing. To sit there and have your natural sunlight come in and stuff. And if you don't ever want it to, then you could always put up blinds or some type of shade to block it if you don't want it.
And I'm going to have some blinds and stuff over them. I have them on the doors too, so I'll have little blinds on the doors. But I really wanted one so that way I could put my desk over in that corner and I could look out the window or whatever. You know what I mean?
You could be able to see and know what's going on if somebody pulls in or whatever. And
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. In fact, let's go see who we got in the chats real quick. We got quite a bit of ways I got to go.
Sorry, we've been talking.
Yeah. we got something we were going to go over too here in a bit with you guys. We're going to let it build up a little bit though. See if we get some more people in here. Mitzi, how's it going? How are you? That's right. We got, in fact, yesterday, that was one of the things was National Snake Day. And so I was like, you know what? We're just a day off. We'll go ahead and just still do a National Snake Day. In fact, that was one of the things I meant to tell you too, Will. I had forgot all about.
I didn't even know it was.
I didn't until I had forgot from the previous year and seen a repost of it that I had. And I was like, oh shoot, I forgot about this. So I was like, let me check. And sure enough, yeah. So I was like, damn it, it's still that day. So I put it up yesterday. Sean, what's up, brother? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. Haven't seen you around, man. How's your new home? How you liking the new house?
Oh, he's been working on it, man. He's got his own little snake shop in there now. Pretty fancy.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I've been working on that stuff too, man. The top secret thing, the new product. Yeah. So that's coming along. Will got to see it and a few other people. Definitely it's coming along nice. So hopefully here pretty soon I'll be showing you guys some pretty cool stuff, man. It'll be awesome. Mr. Dickey, how you doing, buddy? Hope all is well with you. And then of course we got Mr. Duval in the building. What's up, Mike? How you doing, buddy?
Duval.
Yep. Let's see here. And of course we got, what's up, Brave? How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well with you, sir. Yeah, later we'll be going over a topic, something pretty cool you guys are really gonna like, man. It's really awesome. So you guys are gonna want to see this. And the new thing
is pretty interesting.
It is. It's very interesting, and I can't wait to see it, man. This is gonna be so awesome, and I can't wait to show you guys the new thing I've been working on too, man. Here pretty soon. I'm gonna try in the next. I'm hoping within 12 weeks to do this, but it's very possible in the next 3 or 4 or 5 weeks. Who knows? Might be able to see something. So, and I guarantee you're going to want to see it.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully it gets a ton of shares at that point.
Right.
But still working on it. So that's still got to make sure everything's done correct. sending prayers to everyone in the Midwest and on the East Coast who's currently in the middle of these wildfires that are burning through Canada and Minnesota. Yeah, absolutely, brave man. Prayers to them, man. That sucks for people having to deal with all these fires and crap, man. That's an unfortunate thing. We have, as you know, brave, and Will knows too, here in California, man. We got those fires really bad. Like every year during the summer, California is just the hot. I believe it's the hottest spot out there for fires, to be honest with you.
We're burning up too. We're burning up all around us too, man.
Yeah, really on the West Coast, right? I don't think really any other like is going to have that. I mean, yeah, there is fires. Don't get me wrong, but not on the level that where we just got all that beautiful land of just trees and brush and everything that's just so beautiful, and then come the summertime, that shit starts to dry out, and then if there's lightning that happens to come about in July or June, which does happen. Or some idiot starts, a fire or something, man, it ruins, just devastates all the land. So
no, I mean it's affecting all that area, New York and all that, right?
Yep.
That's too bad.
Yeah, definitely. These wildfires suck. It smells like electrical fire burning. It's been here really bad for 3 days in Michigan. Damn, that sucks, people. And yeah, Duval, like you said, man, that's true. Huh? It's got that weird, funky electrical fire burning smell. Like when those fires, man, just smell really bad. It's horrible when they're going. It's not no joke. And then, of course, man, we got one of the sponsors over here. Michael, what's up?
Michael, hope you're feeling better, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. We hope you feel better, man. I know that sucks what you're dealing with. Having a messed up back too, man. Fuck, I don't miss that. And I still deal with it time to time. Well, I always deal with a bad back, but as far as pulling it, that's just something that happens every couple months, right? Like every 2, 3, 4 months or something. It's like, man. Yeah, I was having some issues, guys. I had everything set up 3, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, something like that. It's been 3, 4 days, and today when I went to get on it, it was just giving me issues for some reason. So I was trying to get that figured out, and it kept booting me off the StreamYard. So it was kind of a pain after a while. I just said, forget it. I'll deal with it later. Oh, thank you, Mitzi. You're the best. Reminds me of that song. You're the best around. Never gonna let you down.
Hey, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of South Park.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
I'm doing good. I'm a little bit worn out from the week, Platinum. Yeah, Brave. It's been a heck of a week, man. I'm curious, how is everybody else feeling out there? I know it's been a long week for me. It's been a long week for Will. I know Michael from Platinum's had a long week, and then Brave, another Michael, is also seems like he's had a long week. So that's 4 people right there.
You think it's the heat?
It could be, man. That's most likely what it probably is, because the heat definitely does drain people, right? Like that'll beat the hell out of you. I'm one of those people that, man, I love the heat. Like, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying 100 degrees and shit, but, I want that 80, 90 degrees, But yeah, I not like I used to anymore neither, though. But even when I did like it, man, it's like you go on that heat and stuff and it just drains you, man. You come back in from work, even just on an 8-hour day, and man, you're exhausted. But especially if you're working those 10, 12-hour days, 15, 17-hour days, and or in a C train. Like I had worked a job, man, where it got like 100, it's like 140, 150 degrees probably in there. It gets hot as hell. And then it's humid. Yeah, and you're in that damn thing all day long, man. Like that job, I had worked 17-hour days at those jobs, And it was like, dude, this is crazy. Like you go home and you sleep.
I have to check those. I have to check those and inspect them when they come into our warehouse. So I'm opening up them fucking doors and jumping inside that fucking sauna, man. And
Yep.
I'm sweating bullets by the time I hit the doorway. And oh, dude, no, trust me, I feel your pain still today. And it's no joke how much of an oven it is inside those rail cars, dude.
Yep. For sure, man. And it does, like, honestly, I've even said before it gets like 160, 170 degrees in there. I just kind of lightened it down this time, but it probably is like 150, 160, 170 degrees in those damn things, man.
Yeah. Dude, shingles are the worst. I feel for you, man. I had it a few years back. It did mess up some of my nervous system and stuff like that. I still get pains from them. I had it on my eyelid, and I had to go in for emergency. I was telling Vance this backstage. I had to go in for an emergency eye doctor visit just to make sure it wasn't in my eye because you could potentially go blind. So just be careful with that stuff, man. I feel your pain, and hopefully it doesn't do any kind of serious damage or anything to your nervous system.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, definitely. We're sending prayers, man, for sure.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Dennis, what's up, buddy? How you doing, sir? And I was mentioning earlier, we're gonna do it here in a bit, but so some of you guys know, there's something we're gonna be playing for you guys. It's pretty damn cool, man. You're gonna want to see this, but we'll do it here in a bit. And we're gonna after we go over it, we're gonna have a kind of a, I guess, Q&A type thing or something. I don't know. We're gonna be asking you guys a few questions and your opinions and all that good stuff. So we want to get your guys' thoughts on all this shit. It's gonna be pretty awesome, man. And for a you that weren't in here, again, there's something I've been working on in the reptile industry. Something I'm working on, man, really hard and busting ass. So I'm hoping here in like the next 4 to 6 weeks to finish this up. It could be 12. It could even be longer than that, but I'm thinking maybe in the next 4 to 6, I think it's getting a lot better. Things even will tell you. Shit, Platinum could tell you too, man. Michael, like it's coming along really well. So you guys are really going to want to see this also, man, when I show it. Like it's going to be wild. And I guarantee it.
Guarantee.
Mm-hmm. Will, what you in? Oh, that's for you.
Oh, in my shop, 12 by 16, so 192 square foot is what it ends up totaling out to be. But this is going to be the reptile shop, basically. I'll have everything out here. I got everything but the insulation, basically, and some gap sealer, which I'm picking up tomorrow. And I might pick up some insulation tomorrow, too, just to get started on that. But right now, I'm sealing it, and then I'm going to do the floor, and then I'm going to do insulation, and then everything will start getting moved in out here. So hopefully in another couple weeks, I'll have it. I'll be doing everything out here from now on instead of inside my house.
Exactly. It's badass, man. And 12 by 16 is a good area. Like I wouldn't bitch and complain one bit about that. Even if you did grow, like, okay, because you're keeping your snakes and your rats inside there, right, Will?
Yeah.
Even if you grow big enough someday and you're like, oh damn, man, I'm at that point where I'm actually, I need this space, all this for my snakes. Like these rats getting out of here would be nice. Then you could just get yourself another little shop, 6 by 8 or whatever,
Yeah, no, I plan on putting one up right here on the other side of this wall. It'll be the rodent room eventually.
Heck yeah. So right there, 12 by 16, that's a good area, man. Like you could do quite a bit of breeding in there. and be plenty of good. Like
Now it could depending on what you're breeding. So like I have some lizard species that I plan on breeding, and they're going to take up quite a bit of room.
correct.
The retic will take up a little bit of room. The blood will
Mhm.
take up a little bit of room. Eventually, hopefully, I'll get that dream berm, and that'll take up a little
Yep.
bit of room. But other than that, I mean, I like the water dragon's going to take up quite a bit of room.
And, and what's cool too is it, like you said, it's going to take up that room, of course. And that's the other thing, like you said, to mention, if it's not just balls that you're doing, if you're actually having other species, then it's bigger boas, berms, retics, lizards, getting into the big, stuff, monitors like that. That's going to take up that much more room. But the plus side of it too is you could also got the stackable. So
Yeah.
you got your berm cage, your retic
Yeah.
cage, the tegu cage on top, right? So you could always do stuff like that.
And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that for the retic, the blood, and then I'm going to get one just for a berm whenever I get a berm. And those will be stackables on one side. That'll be that.
Shoot, me and Will might have a pairing going with some berms too.
Right? Hey, man, all I want is just I'm good with just a hypo labyrinth, but if you can give me a hypo pearl labyrinth, I'll be happy with that too.
Yep, exactly. Like you said, if you do like the hypo, the pearl labyrinth, and like if I could do like a caramel berm, or excuse me, a caramel pied, I would be pretty like honestly good with that, man. I wouldn't mind doing a couple pairings here and there. Obviously, I think that would be cool, and I would like to do some. But again, I could keep that to that limit of literally just having a couple here and there, man, and not and not even really having to do it every year neither, right? Like maybe every 2-3 years I do a berm clutch or something, and that would really be fine, man. I would like to kind of keep it at least every 2 or 3 at most, because that way you do want to keep up on knowing stuff, right? Because it's too easy to not necessarily forget, kind of, but you could kind of forget things at times, and to get back into the routine, and it's kind of nice just to stay on top of it. And
well, and I'll do exactly like I did with the retic and the blood, and I'll plan out whatever gender I want, because with the berm I want a female berm, but I want a hatchling, so that way I have time to grow it up and everything, get used to it and whatnot. But at the same time, it gives me all that time to decide whether I'm going to want to breed it or not. You know what I mean? Because right now, I just generally want one because I want a pet. I just want the pet side of it. But that's how my blood started out too. I just wanted it as a pet, just the pet side of things. But I'm actually thinking I might do some stuff with the blood. I've been doing a lot of research on the one project the hybrid project that I've been wanting to do, and I don't think it's possible. I think I'm going to have to go another route to get to it and maybe be able to get to it, but because they're different genus that I'm trying to do, everything says it just will not work. So I'm thinking I might do some super ball. So I might do a ball python to my blood python instead.
that'd be cool.
Just this time, and then take those, and obviously I'll do some stuff with that. But I have a route that I'm trying to get to, but it's going to take some time getting there.
You see that?
What's that?
Will, that room needs a GHI triple het hypo DG albino female as a welcoming gift.
Yeah, hey, I'd always be down for that, man. I would definitely be down for that.
He likes all those genes. It literally fits right into you.
Yeah, hypo, DG, and albino, man, right there. And then I have GHI and Inchi.
They're all beautiful genes. I like them, man.
Yeah.
And then Mitzi said, "Hey, Will, I was trying to get down to. I seen this guy. What's up, Logan? How you doing, buddy? Man, we just had like 10, 11 people in here. And then we got Heart of the Python. How you doing? Hope all is well with you. Hope your weekend's doing well. Yeah, I was trying to let these numbers build up a little bit, hoping more were going to get in here. We're still going to show you guys, but I'm just trying to let more people get in here because it's pretty damn cool.
Heart of the Python, have you been doing any vending? And if you have, I hope you've been doing pretty good.
Absolutely.
I love seeing pictures of people when they show their setup and stuff when they're vending.
Oh, definitely, man.
I think it's so cool.
In fact, I got to reach back out because, in fact, Jamie, she was just at the Professor Python's was at the expo, but there was a comment up in the little note that said something about the power being out. And so my automatic assumption was just, well, because we're both California. So I was thinking, oh, idiots driving and hitting like the electrical pole or something, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what I was wondering. And I got a message back and didn't really get to see it. So I got to go check that. But it had said something basically along the lines of, I think it was a storm or something, if I remember correct.
Ooh.
Like I said, I got to go back and look. I haven't got to really see the message. Yep. Top secret. Hey, and it's pretty cool, Dennis, man. You're gonna love this new thing I've been working on, man. It's not easy. It's taking a lot of hours, man. Like I started this 5 years ago, the plans of it, not really working on it, just the plans. And I just started like 3 months ago, I guess, 2-3 months ago, something like that.
But this is like a profession. This is an actual job type of project. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
It takes time.
It takes a lot of time. It's a lot. Man, yeah. I'm taking a lot of. In fact, that's something I meant to tell you too, to make sure that you take videos of when you do that stuff and pictures. But I got so much video and stuff, man. In fact, I showed you a few. That one when that shit was funny, dude. Fucking that, and I'll have that up for you guys too. You guys are going to see a lot of stuff there when I do put. Not okay. So there's something you guys will see tonight. But on the new thing that I'm talking about that you'll see sometime down the road, there's some videos, a lot of stuff that I'm putting out on that, and it's funny. It's
there's bloopers.
Yeah, you'll have some bloopers for sure. I'll make sure you guys see as much as possible, man. And I'm hoping it's not too much because I was going to put maybe like I figured there could be a 5-minute video, man, and. You know, with all that. And so I don't know if that's going to be too much to where people are going to be like, oh, I don't want to see that. But I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff. I mean, you're going to see progress, everything just all from A to Z. So, I mean, you guys are going to see a lot of stuff that.
I was thinking about doing that for this too when I start working on it.
Just that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You got to sit there and do some videos and some like videos and pictures. I get both. So you have as much as possible and put what you want, you know, and when you want to use pictures and stuff for certain things, and then also have your videos and edit in there at times. So I got that top secret albino. Heck yeah, man. Popped out. all of a sudden after all this time, it's like, hey, here I am. Let's see here. I need to fly through these a little faster too for you guys. Reptile, what's up? How you doing? Hope your weekend's doing well.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, no problem, brother. Let's see. And then we also got the one and only Miss Tara. How you doing, Tara?
What up, Tara?
Hope all is well with you. How's your weekend going so far? Ours is going pretty good.
She was showing her vending table too. It looks pretty sharp.
In fact, let me go back. dropping to send my love, but I got to be up at 3 a.m., get stuff done, and head to Gettysburg. Oh, I was thinking that was last week. Maybe I'm ahead.
No, last week was the California show, and then the shows up here.
But she was setting up like last week, getting ready.
Oh, yeah,
and so
yeah.
I was thinking that was like 2 weeks ago. That last week was the bend, but yeah, I'm a week off. Like, okay. Have you ever had back pain so bad, Bench? You've been screaming because it hurts. Yes, sir, I have. Absolutely.
Which day of the week?
Yeah. Yeah. I've had some back pain, man, that I literally screamed and yelled. It's that it's hard to explain, man. There's just this shooting pain, right, that just goes through your body. And when it could be any part, like the upper back, you know, those pulls right there in the middle, those are really like weird and funky, man. Like those really get to you. But the ones at the bottom of the back, like it feels like your tailbone, and that's like pulling, like you feel like this pop, like it almost feels like it's pulling out of it. You know, like something's weird. I don't know.
To me, I've always described it as like a sharp copper wire that's getting drilled into my back and moved up my spine. Like that's what it feels like.
Yeah, and that's true. It does feel like you have this pain that just shoots through, and I don't know how to explain the pain, man, but it hurts. It takes your breath away, man. It'll make a grown man cry and yell. That's for sure. Yeah. Don't ever feel bad, man. And toothaches too. Those are another one that's pretty bad, man. Those get. Heck yeah, for sure. I can't wait too. In fact, I did send you the picture yesterday, the video I wanted to make. In fact, I sent John too. You're the only three people. Mr. Dan, what's up, buddy? How are you doing, sir? Been seeing some awesome pictures that you keep putting out every day too, man. You got some awesome stuff, Dan. Keep it up. Love seeing all those pictures. Everybody too, man. You guys always, a lot of you put out some awesome stuff. And then Will's always putting out some good pictures, but some good quotes and different things too. And then we got Mr. Benji in the building. What's up, Benji? How you doing, sir? How's the weather up there, Benji?
Yeah, are you in upper or lower, upper hut or lower hut? Auckland area. I'm curious. I can't remember if he's ever told us.
Oh, speaking of, I was just speaking of the devil. How you doing, Jamie?
Her phone's got power.
Oh yeah, you got power now. We were just talking about you. Let's see here. Trying to get my sound to work. Uh-oh. I was having that kind of issue earlier, but with the opposite, it was actually video.
We can start signing.
I know, right? and then they're gonna think that we're throwing up gang signs.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gang affiliated at all.
Yeah, we're not gang affiliated, not one bit
anymore. No.
And then we got, let's see, I sent you all a pic of the clutch that had first shed today.
Oh,
sweet. Heck yeah. Awesome. See you here shortly. We got a pretty cool video. We got some stuff we're going to be showing too. So we will show that here in a bit. I want you guys to check this out. Like I said, you'll really like it. Mr. John, what's up? How you doing, sir? Another one that's been putting out some good stuff too, man. Content. He always puts stuff out all the time.
Yeah.
Like seeing John's videos, man. Let's see here. I think I might have to. Yeah. Somehow that like the comments jumped way up.
It's Team Hypo. No, I like DG too. I have one.
I love DG and Hypo, man. I can't. I can't hate on either.
No, I love DG too, but I only have one. As where Hypo, I have like rack.
But with John, you got to mess with him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He knows I love
Well, we didn't really mean it that way.
him.
Oh no, 4. That's not too bad.
Oh man, but do you have anything in your incubator?
Yeah, hopefully everything was fine with that. But the weather also shouldn't be too bad up there where hopefully it should be able to, you know what I mean? It would stay pretty warm for those
Yeah.
4 hours. But still a scary situation, man. That's not something that I really want to we want to
No.
deal with, right? Dustin, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How's your day going, man? You enjoying the weekend?
I had my power go out for a little bit, but that's because a plane hit 2 bridges and then it hit a power line and went into the Columbia River.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yep. What was the 15 minutes of lame competition? It's going to be a good one this year, too.
But I'm not competition. I'm not gonna be any kind of competition. All I'm gonna do is try to make people laugh and tell people to go vote for other people because I already know there's a lot of other people on that 15-minute of lame contest that I would love to see win and already have my vote personally. I mean, there's a few of you, but I'm not in it to win it. I'm in it to just enjoy it, have fun with it, and make people laugh if I can.
Yep. That's what it's all about, man. Just having fun with it and everything. Jamie was saying, yeah, they are fine. Just scary didn't sleep looking at the backup batteries. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
I'd be
okay.
nervous too.
Yeah.
Like I said, everything should be fine, nothing to worry about, but easier said than done, right? Obviously, you're going to sit there and worry about it. Yeah, how's everybody's weekend and season going, man? Anybody drop some clutches in the last week since we've seen you all?
I'm waiting on a couple females, but I don't know if they're going to or if they reabsorbed. They're still eating, and that never says anything really when it comes to my snakes because I've had snakes eat all the way through till they drop eggs. But I have a feeling one, maybe two, are reabsorbed, and that's fine if that's the case. Right now, I'm good with the amount that I have, and I just want to get those out of the incubator so that way I can unplug it and look into my incubator and make sure everything's good in that thing because I've been having doubts lately and it sucks, but everything's reading normal. So it's like I'm just psyching myself out that something's wrong with my incubator.
Right.
And so, but like if they hold off until the end of the year, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get some here pretty soon. I would like to see some, but if I get them at the end of the year too, and I've been honestly, bro, I've been going with it that way. Like, I'm just expecting in November, December having some, if they come earlier, great. But I'm just right now, like I said, I'm still just breeding and feeding just to keep up on that. And if, they're building follicles and all that good stuff, then great, hopefully they'll drop. But
If you see 2 or 3 locks out of them, man, then it's pretty sure bet as long as she just stays eating the food until she gets to that plump size, and then she just cuts off.
absolutely.
But that's what these two did. They cut off. and now they're eating again. So that's why I'm like, okay, well, you might not go, and that's fine if you don't go. I'll switch up some different pairings and stuff. I got males that are just about ready to go that I've been waiting for, so gonna have some interesting stuff here soon.
Heck yeah, man. Can't wait. Brave said there's a lot of great people running for 15 minutes a lane this year. Best of luck to everyone who's
There
running.
is.
Heck yeah, Brave.
There really is.
Yeah, I got Tara's also running.
Yep. Jamie, Michael.
Yep.
Oh God, I know there's more. I watched them all, but
It's hard to remember everybody, man. Can't even remember like 15 years ago.
Yeah, but congratulations to all. They all do deserve it. I mean, they all deserve to be up there. They all deserve to win, as far as I'm concerned.
Yep,
There's a lot of good people out there.
absolutely. Um, yeah, absolutely. It should be a lot of fun. You guys go out there and just keep grinding away on it, man.
I gotta go get me my little cameras and microphones and stuff. I need to order all that stuff. I have some really good skits already in mind, and I know exactly where I can do them and stuff. I'm gonna have to collaborate with some people though on it.
Yep.
So Vance will probably be one. I know Michael's gonna be one. Jamie wants to get in on the fun. She can get in on the fun too.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm down, man. That's gonna be fun. Do some good shit.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna be laying that floor in here pretty soon, huh?
I'm gonna try to start working on it. If not tomorrow afternoon, first thing Sunday morning, and just try to nail it out because I'll have everything sealed by then. And I only have a little bit of stuff in here that I still got to just move back into the house temporarily, and then I can lay the floor down. I just want to try to do it before it gets too hot.
Yep.
Um, and that's the other reason why I was running this tonight. So I want to see if I can get it to help cool it down when it gets hot out so I can still continue to lay it.
Right.
But yeah, I'll get the floor down. I'm hopefully going to have some insulation. I might buy some insulation tomorrow and see if I can at least do maybe the walls, and then it'll just be the ceiling that I'll have left to probably get later.
Right.
But at least the walls being insulated, and then I'm gonna get some weather stripping and stuff like that for the doors, the gaps and stuff in there. Then they have like a window seal gap spray that I'm gonna get for around the window seals and stuff like that. So I'm gonna basically just seal everything off tomorrow, try to get some of the flooring in, and then Sunday finish the flooring, maybe start on some insulation. And then depending on how well this cools with the amount of insulation that I do put on, I might start moving them out, or I might wait until I get the insulation done up here.
I would start. Shit. What was I gonna say? Damn, there's something I was gonna tell you too. Oh, I would. You should put some LED lights in there.
Oh yeah, no, and that's the other thing too. And I think I know how I'm gonna do them, but I want to get a couple strips or something like that to put down the center. But nothing too big or fancy. I just want something that's gonna shine, give me enough light to light up the area and whatnot. But
Right.
yeah, and then I have an outlet right here by the door where I can plug it in and then have the on and off switch right next to the door. So when I come in, I can just flick it on and be good.
Right. Yeah, that'll be pretty sick, man. The LED would be pretty cool. I like those little ones, like, because it's not going to cost you much money. It saves a lot on electricity and everything. And those things can go pretty bright too. They got some pretty cool, like those round ones or square, different, or like a honeycomb.
Have you seen the tubes? They have like a tube and they're different. They're like colored. So like I want to find a purple cord,
Yeah.
purple light cord that goes all the way around.
they got the RGB. So
Yeah,
you could do like a rainbow one, or you could just set it for each color, what color you want, whether it be
yeah.
blue or red or purple, you know,
But I
like
was thinking getting a purple one and just wrapping it around right here, all the way around.
I
And
would.
then I could have that on at night when I'm out here, you know,
I
if
was
I
gonna
don't
say
want the main lights on.
I would put a white one and a purple one. So you could do both at the same time with if you want and look pretty fucking cool. Or you could just go with purple like whenever you feel like. Or if you want to just do the white, you want to be able to see better or whatnot, you could put the white on and shut the purple off and be able to, you know, clean or
Oh
whatever
yeah.
you're
Yeah,
doing.
there'll be two separate ones. The purple rope around will be one, and then I'll have down the center here, I'll have the lights that are gonna be white.
Heck yeah.
I think. At least I don't know. Who knows? I could change my mind and
Right.
start going a different route. You know, I have these big ass lights out in one of my other sheds
Yeah.
that my son brought home. But I'm like, dude, I don't need all that power to those lights, dude.
Yeah,
I'm trying to keep the heat out, not bring the heat in.
exactly. And that's the thing too, man. Like you're gonna have so much changes that you go through when you're sitting there trying to do like once you start doing shit, you're gonna be like, oh, you know what? This is a good idea, or this is a good idea. Like I've had all my ideas for a long time, like how I'm gonna do my shop. So I've got it down where I'm gonna deck it out pretty cool, but I know there's probably gonna be one or two things, you know, maybe three, four things that you're like, oh, you know what? I could do this, whether it's something decorative or it's just a different method of, well, I could run my electricity this way, or I could do it that way, or I could go drywall, or I could do this little, if I want to go cheap, you know, don't have the funds, like I could go this route with a little beadboard or something. And
Right.
which, well, there is some beadboards that are kind of, I guess, cheap enough, but then some of those are kind of expensive too. Like,
Yeah.
when I worked at Lowe's, man, some of those things were actually like 15, $20, even 30 for like a big 4x8 sheet. And I imagine now there, you know, prices, and this, you're talking 15 years ago when I worked at Lowe's last. So
Yeah. Well, I've changed my ideas on the installation like 5 or 6 different times already. I
right.
just finally today decided that, you know what, I'm just going to do that wall rock and or the rock wall and just put that stuff up because it's in between the boards and the oh god, the bat. I don't know if you guys know installation stuff, but it's between bat and this other stuff. So
Yep.
I figured just stay in the middle of the rock wall. The rock wall is supposed to be really good stuff anyway. It's supposed to fit in nice and snug and stuff, and it's supposed to do its job. So as long as I have a gap in between these runners and the roof of the building and the insulation, it'll have enough ventilation to travel across because that's how this style of roof is, so that way it keeps the moisture out.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got to kind of just hang it up there, and that's another reason why I was like, well, I'll just do rock wall because you can get those shitty little metal hole hangers that you just put in between the beams, and they'll just sit there and
Yep.
look like shit. But oh well.
Exactly. Got 5 Xanthic VPI pastel het clown, 50% pied, and 2 pastel double het Xanthic clown at 50% pied from 7 egg. Damn, nice, John.
Not bad.
Hell yeah, man. That's pretty cool. When did you just got those a couple of days ago, John? Can't wait to check those out, man. See what you hit on those, brother. You know I'm down. Well, heck yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go V light strips.
Yeah. Yep. And you know what's sad is my daughters would have told me that, and they would have looked at me like, "Duh."
Brave said the soundboards can be pretty expensive in this day. Yeah.
board? Oh, he's talking about the board.
Yeah, it gets stuff's expensive nowadays, man.
Oh, trust
I would
me,
have a lot
dude.
of- if
If it wasn't expensive, this would all be up and done already.
Yep.
I gotta go little by little, man. Just to, you know. But I'm thankful for what I got. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, absolutely, man. Shoot, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It's like when I was sitting here starting up this other business and everything, and this deal that I'm working on. Like, I could have went a few different ways, but I kind of just watched. Like I kept it to a limit where instead of okay, yeah, I could have bought this one thing for $1,500, but I could just sit here and get this thing for $400 and do the same thing. It's going to work just as fine. And later on, then you could always, move up and do more. But yeah, it's like, why am I going to spend 7 or 10 grand when I could spend a couple grand or whatnot, And
Right.
let me see here. Just trying to find something real quick. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'm gonna throw up this deeds not words ad. I'll be right back.
Operation Deeds, Not Words 2 is dedicated to empowering and uplifting disabled veterans and first responders through unwavering support, meaningful resources, and real opportunities that honor their service and sacrifice. Our mission is to build a thriving, impactful organization driven by the shared vision, commitment, and accountability of our team. Because when we work together, there is no ceiling on what we can accomplish.
We are equally committed to the growth of our team members, actively encouraging them to expand their voices, followings, and businesses as essential pillars of our mission. Being part of Operation Deeds, Not Words reflects great credit upon our members, uniting communities in the Fat Man Nation. Green Line morphs under a shared purpose rooted in service, resilience, and action-driven impact. Deeds, not words.
Alright. No, can't. You cut it last Sunday when the Xanacat Pied and Super Pastel found had thank you feedback frame. Awesome. Operation Deeds Not Words, that's right. I don't know if it's still going on or not, but you might get lucky if you go to a certain show and you might find somebody that's probably still vending them. Make sure you get those shirts and stuff. It's very important. It's towards a good cause. Support Deeds Not Words too. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you. Oh man. Yeah, I was trying to hurry up and run up there and back. Let's see here. Man, yeah, I was gonna sit here. I cut it last Sunday from Xanthic BPI. Oh, he cut it. Nice.
I was trying to pull him up, but it won't let me.
Oh yeah, from the phone.
Yeah, it's one drawback, but that's because I was being lazy and I didn't put my stuff together and get all situated. And I thought it would be neat to just. I was already out here. Why not?
Exactly. Yeah. Shit, it's been a long week for both me and you, man. So I was trying to get all prepared today for everything and then busy with work and all that shit and didn't get started till late with everything. I was like, so finally had a couple ideas. Man, I should have almost put it, done that thing earlier. Absolutely. Hashtag Operation Deeds Not Words. You got to get yourself a shirt or something cool. In fact, actually, you know what? I think it really ended yesterday or the day before, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was just telling them. But I know that there are some people that have shirts and whatnot that are vending at certain shows, so they might get lucky and actually find somebody that has some still. So just keep your eyes out and make sure you guys are attending
They,
those shows.
they might even have the thing up where you could still donate, though, possibly.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm sure. And then I don't know about Gettysburg, but there might be somebody at Gettysburg that'll have that stuff.
Right. Man. Let me check. I'm going to see what Dennis sent.
Oh, you know what it was last week? It was that white whatever show, White Plains.
Damn, that's nice, Dennis. I just seen what Dennis sent.
A banger.
Yeah, and that man, that tent is bright. Jeez. I don't. Hey, Dennis, are you still in the building? I like the Fat Man Nation show because it's like watching a comedy special every time. Just the stories alone and the commentary that Chris tells. I know, right? Yeah, Chris has got some great shows. In fact, I missed him lately. I've been wanting to get out there, just been so busy and everything with work. I need to get out there and catch it this week.
Well, if you want a good laugh, you could always go back, watch the show he was on with Jay, and
Later, John.
he was doing all kinds of stuff that night.
Yeah. Damn, that's freaking badass.
Have a good one, John. Happy Friday, sir. Hopefully you don't work too hard.
Yeah, don't work too hard, man. Don't break your back. I was looking at the pictures that I just seen of the RGB light. That's the same one I use too. Well, I guess we'll show it here in a few. We'll see if we get some more people in the building. We lost a few, so
It happens, It's Friday, man. Back in the day, you couldn't get me at the house on Friday. I'd be out somewhere doing something.
yeah.
That was in the younger days.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Me too. It was always nice to go do something, but now anymore, I don't know. I just like to kick back and just do shit at the house.
Oh yeah. No, dude, I would be out clubbing and shit, and either that or I'd be at a bar chilling or something. But
right.
yeah, there was a time where there was an actual schedule that I followed. And it was like Monday through Thursday was just bars. Friday was salsa night, and Saturday was salsa night at another place. So I go to those two places.
Nice.
And then start all over Monday.
Yep.
Oh man, busy life I lived back then.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, man. It's when you're younger, it's like, dude, you're always just on the go, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
you just want to have fun. And it's like you get older and you start maturing up, and your body, for one, can't handle it, even if you want to. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but I mean, don't get me wrong. It would be nice to be able to go to the bar right now and drink, man, just have some sips and shit, but just too much trouble. And I'm not really wanting to drink anyways, at the same time, but yeah, it's like, I don't know. It just,
no.
I'd rather spend my money getting my snakes and doing what I'm doing and building up and stuff. It's like right there.
Oh yeah.
You can make just off the snakes, right? Like you can have that business and be making money. Whether you quit your job and do that full time, or even if you're doing snakes and still having to work, you could still do pretty good right off making that money to where it's nice for that. But I've never gotten drunk before in my life, but I did start drinking when I was 16 years old in high school. Oh shit. That's pretty crazy, Ray. Well, I give you credit, man. You've done pretty good to sit there and not get drunk ever, and
Yeah,
especially starting at a young age like that. I
you
mean,
know
we've all
your
probably,
limit.
yeah, like we've all probably drank at what, 13, 14, 15, like we've all been a young age for the most part, most of us, and had that beer. And
Oh
most,
yeah.
I mean, even if you are 18 or 21, you're probably going to get fucked up, man. Like,
I
you're
can
not,
count the amount of times I was hungover on one hand. No, I can do that. I can do that. But as far as the drunk part, yeah, no, I was drunk all the time.
I was hungover many a times, man. There were so many times that I was
Mhm.
like not even hungover, like still drunk. Like there was days that lots of days that I went into work, man, where I should have never been, but
Oh yeah,
I went in
yeah.
like a trooper, man. I didn't stop.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, I knew my limit and stuff, and I wouldn't pass it, and then I would let myself come down to a certain point, and then I would start again, kind of a deal, when I was out doing
Yep.
whatever, you know what I mean? But oh yeah, no, I hear you on that. I went to work one too many times that I shouldn't have, and I powered through it though. I powered through it.
Hell yeah, man. But when I got older, though, I started backing off. You know what I mean? Like I can't
Oh
say
yeah,
now. If I had a job, man, and I went and got drunk, I wouldn't go in. My body. You know what I mean? If now, don't get me wrong. If I if I kept a limit to it, I would be fine. But if I sit there and did like I did before and just drink like you're 21 years old and it's 1999, then yeah, I'm not going in. I will be in a laying down, not doing nothing, ordering pizza. Like,
I think the last time that I got drunk, and this was a couple years ago. Remember when the Browns destroyed the Steelers and they took away their playoff hopes?
mm,
When Baker Mayfield was just like scoring and throwing touchdowns, and they just like decimated them. So
yeah,
at the beginning of that game, I made a bet with my house, and I told them all, anytime the Baker Mayfield or the Browns get a touchdown, I'll do a beer bong because I have this little beer bong basically thing. And I was sitting there and I had Pat's Blue Ribbon, so I'm just sitting there drinking my PBR. And then next thing you know, after I say that, there goes the first touchdown. So I did one. And then the next thing you know, they take the ball back and they get a touchdown, and I do another one. And by the end of that game, bro, I was on the phone with work. Yeah, I'm not coming in tomorrow. I was like, yeah, no, this is not happening. It was like, you should have never said that because now this is what happened. And, and yeah, ever since then, though, I haven't done that. And I'll never do that again. I learned my lesson that game. But I don't really drink anyways to begin with anymore. I mean, I used to homebrew and stuff like that. So I was really big into IPAs and all that good stuff, all the microbrews and all that stuff. But honestly, the last couple of years, I've lost all my what's the word I'm looking for? Like the taste. I don't have the
the
for
I
it.
am saying the
Yeah,
acquired taste.
yeah. I'm not really feeling like I want to. You know what I mean? There's no urge. Like
Yeah,
on those super hot days, you're just like, I want a beer. You know what I mean? I don't have that anymore like I used to.
exactly. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I, I mean, there's maybe those few times once in a while, like I said, that once in a great while, it's like I wouldn't mind one, but at the same time, nah, I really don't. But
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
literally, I don't have that urge, like you said. I just don't feel like it. It's
Once in a blue moon, I might go buy a bottle of bourbon or something like that. And usually I'd be able to kill that in a day, day and a half. But nowadays, when I buy them, I just buy it to sip on every once in a blue moon. So that bottle will last me 6 months to a year probably. So it's like, it only comes out on special occasions and like one drink or something like that if I do, but I even haven't done that in a while, so it's just like there's no passion for it, I guess I should say.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, definitely, man. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this here in a few minutes. We got a few people that came in. I kind of shared it out right now. If you guys can share it out, we're gonna get ready to play something for you guys, and it's something really neat, man. And we want to get your guys' feedback on it too and stuff. So we'll give it probably another maybe 5 minutes at most, and we'll get it up for you guys. So if you guys can share it out. Yeah, it's yeah, hopefully, man, like I said, I'll be doing this new project too. You guys will be able to see in the next maybe 4 to 6 weeks, man. It's came pretty far. So again, Will's gotten to see it, Michael, and a couple others. So it's came along, man. It's been a hell of a journey, a lot of money, a lot of times, blood, sweat, tears, screaming, yelling. Again, you guys will all see video of it and everything. So it'll be pretty neat.
And ditto for this.
And for that too, you're going to get to see Will. He's going to have all kinds of cool videos and shots of that, man. So you'll get to see progress of that whole shop being built and a lot of things in it. So it'll be pretty cool, man. You know, Dan, I'm not going to be able to make it this year, unfortunately, but next year, man, I think there's a pretty good shot that me and Will might be able to head down there and shit. So we'll see what we could do maybe next year.
If they're still doing it, I thought they were getting rid of the Daytona show, or was that the other show?
I think it was the Daytona one.
But I would love to. I'd love to go to Florida.
That would be awesome, man. I would love to sit there and check it out. It'd be a great time.
I'd be herping like a mother.
Heck yeah, man. If we go up there, it'd be nice to stay at least 2-3 days for sure, bare minimum, like to be able to go do some herping and check out the expo and be able to still meet with everybody and all that good shit. And, like, we're definitely going to have to do a barbecue up there too, man. Like, it'll be awesome. Be a great damn time. Are you going to it, Dan? Anybody else out in the chat's going to?
See, that would be cool. I'd love to hang out on the beach after or something like that. That'd be cool.
And that too, that's the thing, man. Like, definitely got to go to the beach. Like, do a nice ass barbecue out there too. That'd be cool. It'd be neat to rent a boat. He has been talking about selling it for the last 5 years.
Okay, it's one of those things. All right, I wasn't sure because I had heard that like something about the lease was gonna.
That's what I heard was the lease thing, like you said. So yeah,
it's one of those
nice.
things. They must make too much money to actually do it. They're just sitting there kind of saying that.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows? Well, a couple more minutes and we're going to go ahead and throw that up. Let you guys check this out, man. We want to see your guys' opinion. It is pretty neat. It's going to be coming around too in the next 2.5, 3 weeks. So it's just a little preview, at least a couple minutes. So it's going to be pretty awesome.
Some of you might know about it. Some of you might not know about it.
There's a few that might have seen a little something, maybe, but the only thing that's stopping me from going is the flight to Florida, but I also have to stop being get out of California in the San Francisco area. Yeah, Brave, you definitely got to get out, man. Go adventure out. That's the thing, man.
Well, whatever you do, don't fly out of San Francisco airport. Jesus, that freaking airport. Drive somewhere else and fly out of there.
Yeah, they usually raise about $100,000 for the U.S. ARC at the auction.
Yeah, see,
Nice.
there's no way. There's no way they're gonna shut that down.
Yeah, that's a lot of money right there too, man. 100,000. That's a good chunk of change to sit there and help out. And you think of everybody else that's, you know, donating to USARK and like Jamie. In fact, shout out to Jamie from Professor Pythons. And right there, you got USARK. Here, we'll do a blow up. Boom. There you. Oh shit, my bad. Give me 1 sec. We'll get that back down. Yeah. There we go. Support USARK. Yeah, Daytona sounds like a blast. Definitely does. I can't wait to get down there. Me and Will's going to be pulling up in a semi truck though.
Yeah.
we're gonna get Michael. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to have Michael fly down, and then we'll all be pulling up in a diesel.
Yep.
I'm gonna have we're gonna have a trailer that will be like a bus, man. It'll be all decked out to where people could sit in there and everything. Have a little kickback party spot. That'd be pretty neat.
And there'll be about 60 to 80 different albino types back there that'll be really
exactly. Well, we're not going to sit here and make you guys wait any longer. We're going to go ahead and put this up and let you check it out. I still haven't been to a reptile show yet. Oh man,
you got to go check one out.
You got to go. Well, here pretty soon, maybe in the next year or two, you can make it out to one. Do you have any close by in like your city or anything?
You gotta go just to talk and to experience it and network. You know what I mean? But I met so many great people at the shows. It's not even funny, man. Well, Nikki and Kurt, I was chilling with them and Angel and Dylan one year. So I mean,
nice,
cool. That was
cool.
Cool.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's a blast being able to meet up with people that like you see, but it's like you just don't get to see every day. You just see them on the internet, right? On podcast and stuff or Instagram or whatnot. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this thing played for you guys. Check it out and see what you guys think. Here we go. Let me go back to it. Let's see. Okay, here we go. And it's a couple minutes long, so we'll see you here in about 2 minutes after this.
I met with my king cobra.
I lusted after these animals. We were obsessed with reptiles.
It's a fucking addiction, dude.
We were rogues, and I was the king.
Now, how deadly is this king cobra?
Well, you would certainly die.
Jurassic Park made everyone want to have their own dinosaur in their house.
He wanted the most rare and unusual, no matter the consequences.
The American zoos would pay crazy prices, and they were all very competitive with each other. So I was able to exploit that.
I'd sell my soul.
Even though it was illegal, I fucking thrived.
75 tortoises were stolen from the sanctuary.
That was fun.
What was the fun part? Just getting away with it?
Bro, smuggle some fucking turtles, and then you'll feel the rush.
There was a parallel between the people that smuggled reptiles and the people that smuggled the drugs.
They took the reptile smuggling industry into a dark and violent underworld.
I fantasize about arresting someone like you.
The most prolific wildlife smuggler in the world is Anson Wong.
The Pablo Escobar of reptiles.
He's a dangerous motherfucker.
So you still be careful when you're dealing with him.
It was just a cat and mouse game, and there was lots of cheese.
The minute we went after the National Zoo, and all hell broke loose.
Everybody was just out for themselves. People were are going to continue to want that which is forbidden.
Bro, smuggle the fucking turtles.
Yeah.
So we want to know what you guys think, man. First of all, that seems like a pretty cool show. I've been for the past couple of years, we've heard about that a few years ago. And it was curious to see how that was going to play out. And it's finally here. So that's going to be August 6th that it's out on HBO. But yeah, curious on everybody's thoughts, man, what you guys think of that. Because is that something, I mean, obviously it looks interesting and you want to see that, but is that something that can hurt the hobby though, too, by seeing some of that stuff out there, you know, or what, I mean, what's your guys' opinions on that? Let's go to the chat, see what we got here. Oh, we have Mr. Sammy. What's up, Sammy? How you doing, brother?
Sammy.
How's your weekend going, sir?
Probably busy. Probably working.
Yep.
All that.
Probably just getting off for Domino's or something. They have one about an hour away from me this week, and I was hoping to make it this time, but it's my daughter's right now visiting her, and my grandson turns 3 months today. Oh, well, happy birthday. That's awesome. Enjoy it with them and have fun. Nice. Yeah, so we're curious on your guys' opinions, what you think, if that's something that, you know, can hurt the hobby by people seeing that and thinking that it's just a bunch of carnies out there running around selling dope and smuggling, or let's see here. We got I can't wait to see it. I used to get a breeder's list from Tom in the early 90s. You could get any animal you could think of. Right, Dickie? I really want to see it, man. I think Dan said, I think it could go either way. Some will like it, some will hate it. And I agree with you, Dan. I think it can go either way too. Probably be one of those things like anything, right? Like some people will sit there and like it, as we will. We'll like to see that stuff. But then you got the Miss Pritzy stuck up people, that certain ones that activists that got their way of thinking. And
I think it should just be looked at as from a educational aspect of things. Okay, well, look at, this is how it all started out. Look at where we're at now. Do you really want to take it from us and go back to that way?
Right.
Because that's exactly what will end up happening.
Right. Once you start messing with stuff too much, like kind of look how with certain things with the green tea, they get their hands in there, the government, and they want to get greedy and try to leak, or, you know, keep it, what's the word? Regulated. Thank you. And that's what's really doing, is it's going into the black market now, right? Where people are like, well, why the fuck am I going to go spend way more money at this dispensary? And then on top of it, I'm paying taxes, which the price just for that is way different. And then the taxes on top of that even go up more. So, I mean, it definitely was interesting. Looked really good. Is it going to be like Tiger King, but it's reptile keepers? Exactly, Brave. So it came from the producer of Tiger King and the Chimp Crazy, is the same producer that's doing this now for the reptile keepers. Exactly.
And I never watched either one of those two.
You didn't?
No, I never watched Tiger King, and I had all the time in the world during COVID to do it, and I just didn't do it.
Oh, you got to watch it, man. It's pretty good. Like, it's one of those things, man, that it's just very interesting. And I'm the type of person, it has to really be interesting for me to click on that, you know? Even a lot of times, like, I love movies, right? Like comedy or action or horror, but it has to be good for me to, you know, really put my mind in focus, or my mind just kind of goes elsewhere. And Tiger King really was a very interesting one. I think it was really great. I think Chimp Crazy was a very interesting and great one too. In fact, I really want to go back and watch both those tonight. But I do want to sit there and see this one because I feel like this one, and it's hard because you're just seeing the edit, right? Where they're playing that cool song, you know, with what's his name? Can't even think of it right now. But people have died for exotic animals.
Yep.
It was getting crazy, man. It was basically like mafia type stuff almost, if you will, or something. It was really getting pretty interesting. And I want to see that one where I'm reading these comments and I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, it definitely does, Brave or Dan. And then we got Prophecy. What's up, Devin? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. It's just a bad thing, and it isn't needed for our community. Tiger King had bad repercussions, and this will have bad repercussions as well. Yeah, that's what we were talking about, Devin. We see it going kind of both ways. Like, there's people like us, right, that are in the hobby that are very interested in seeing that. But then there's going to be people like you're saying, you know, ones that are going to see that and not like it. And it could actually kind of look bad more on the hobby from their perspective of what they see and everything. And that's what I was curious on, because a couple years ago, they were talking about doing this, this exact one I'm talking about from the Tiger King and all that, the producer that had done that. So it was one of those things where you're wondering how that's going to go and hope that it doesn't have that bad look, right? You know, like the Tiger King, like it was very interesting and I really liked it. But then you're going to have those people that want to sit there and say, oh, well, see, look how people, like the people that have these tigers, look how they look or how they act or whatnot, you know, and that's not really so much the case all the time. I mean, you got those one or two breeders, right? Or pet owners or whatever it may be that are pretty bad, that do horrible things and should never own a pet, let alone have a kid or anything at that, and probably should be locked in a padded room. But for the most part, 99% of us, 99.999% of us are really great, right? You know, we take care of our animals. We love them. We treat them with, you know, respect, kindness. It actually offends us when we sit there and see somebody that harms an animal, right? Whether it be a dog or it's a snake or a lizard or whatever. An example, I knew a guy that sat there when I went to welding school. He was telling me he was a younger kid. He was about 24. I had worked with him at a couple jobs, and he was telling me, because he knew I was into reptiles and the snakes and all that. And he was telling me how he went to the park. Because he had a couple kids, so he's at the park with his kids and his wife, right? Well, at the park, they got like, it's kind of, you know, they got snakes and stuff around there. And there was a snake that he had came across, and he took like a little twig, little branch or something. And he was sitting there and he was telling me, like, he was like going like this to the top of the snake's head, and the snake ended up dying. And it's like, well, you know, why would you do something like that, man? That was uncalled for. You know, people like us, that's going to offend, right? So yeah, it's one of those things, man. It definitely can go either way for sure. And again, it's, you know.
Okay, but what kind of bad repercussions? Like, what is it going to do that people haven't already done to make?
I think maybe what he's talking about, the only thing I could really see is like, I really won't. Okay, I'm not going to put the people out there as much as I usually have, kind of, to a sense. I'm not going to do it. The 4-letter abbreviation that likes to mess with people, they're really the ones that I could see. People like that or something, you know, may not be technically that 4-letter abbreviation, but it's people like them also that are seeing that and try to push for things, is really what I would see a lot of it coming from. But at the same time, I mean, people aren't sitting here doing that type of stuff. So if you want to look, Boys R Us, perfect example. That poor guy sat there and had his snake bags that he sold as he was doing nothing wrong, sold snakes to a person that he thought, was doing right, just wanting snakes. Maybe the guy was flipping them. Nothing wrong with that. People do it. But yeah, the guy was a flipper, but he was actually doing stuff illegally the way he shouldn't have been doing it and crossing the border. So with him having his snake bags and that kind of going over, that kind of comes back to him for a minute as far as them looking at him. But again, you can look at him all you want because the man wasn't doing nothing wrong. He was simply selling snakes as we all can legally, not doing nothing wrong. And, unfortunately, you can't control what some people do, and there's going to be people out there like that, just unfortunate shit. They're trash. I drove down here last night to sleep, spend the day today. 2-hour drive, was going home tonight to try to make the reptile show tomorrow, but Parker and me is going to sleep here again tonight. Oh, nice. I'll get some rest and enjoy it. Unfortunately, you can't make that show, but hey, next time, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know Reggie from Reggie's Urban Jungle. He has ball pythons. He used to work for the Tiger King. Oh, wow. That's interesting, Dan. That's pretty crazy. I didn't even know that. I bet he's got a lot of stories. That'd be interesting to talk with him.
That bitch Carol Baskin.
Yeah. Free Joe. Hopefully I can make this show Sunday. Hey, yeah, if it's going Sunday, heck yeah. You got a couple of days. Kick back tomorrow. Well, you could get your rest tonight. Take an easy day tomorrow, and then Sunday make that drive. That'd be awesome. I have been to Carol Baskin's place. Oh, nice. If you go on YouTube, there's a video you could look up. It was Joe Exotic's old place. So whoever it went to had bought it or whatnot. They got the place, and there was a guy that had went out there. He got the okay. He talked to the guy, and he was like, "Hey, you could come out here." And so he went out and he did video of there. And don't quote me, I could be wrong. I want to say, oh, no. I was going to say, I think Carol Baskin was there or something, but no, he had put it, I seen it. He had put it uploaded it right on YouTube. And then if I remember correct, on one of the things in the comments, Carol Baskin actually came in. And if it was the real one or whatnot, I can't say, but had actually came in and was like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be at that place, da 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 da." And then people were coming in like, "Hey, mind your own business, Karen," or whatever it was. But that's pretty neat, Dan. Did you get any pictures out there? Nice, Brave. That's awesome, man. Glad you enjoyed it. Hey, I'm about to have one myself. I think I'm gonna go get me a cherry one mixed with a little bit of blue raspberry. That sounds pretty good, actually. I'll have to post it up for you, Brave. I was checking out some of your stuff the other day too, Brave. That was pretty cool, man. I seen the woodworking that you were doing in one of the pictures that you had. Let's see here. I'm going to put up an ad, and it will be actually one that's at least still kind of decent. And what I mean as far as it won't be the deeds not words one that was a couple of days past due. Although this one does need to be updated because there is a few more people newer into this, and I still got to get that up. But let's throw this one up. I was getting down with the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. And like I said, I got to get the new one up that John had sent me. It was all updated and good and everything. I just hadn't got it up there yet, or even got to send it to Will actually, because I think, I know Jose's out of the game now, so
Yeah, there's a few.
yeah, I imagine he's not going to be on the affiliate anymore.
I should be on there. A couple other people will be on there.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I got to get that up. In fact, I'll talk to you about it backstage.
Yeah.
There's a few things I'm going to show you. I got to have a talk. I'll talk to you here in a bit. What's everybody got going on this weekend, man? You guys doing anything cool, special? Kicking back, relaxing? I know me, I'm just going to, let's see, what am I going to do? I just cleaned a rat tub, so I really don't have to do that. Oh, on a side note, some good news, guys. I was having, as you guys know, I was having a lot of issues with the rat breeding. Things weren't going as well, and a lot of my fault too. Didn't keep back rotate rats like I should have. I thought there was a few that were pregnant, but I went out today, and not the ones that I thought were, but another bin ended up dropping me a litter of about 10 babies roughly. So I am starting to get back on track of having babies again, litters of rats. So I'm going to be keeping those back and get my colonies built back and everything. And I think I do have like another 2 or 3 at least that should be dropping. So that's like a good 40 right there. I mean, that should be pretty good where I could hold back, all those and be enough to feed my collection, and probably even be able to maybe feed some off, possibly.
Right.
I didn't take any pics. I went there when she was called Wildlife on Easy Street. Oh man, that's actually pretty interesting, Dan. That's a fun fact right there, man. I didn't even know that. Well, thank you for saying that, because that was something new to learn, man. Cleaning rats in the morning. Yeah, I'm still trying to think of all what I got to do. I know I got a lot of things that I want to get done and knock out. Like, actually, I got to mow the yard. I'll have to do that tomorrow. But I want to get kicking back too and take it easy. I don't want to overwork myself too much. I want to kind of take it easy this weekend and just have a nice, easy, good time.
Yep. Don't blame me there.
I know you too, man. You just had some good news and all that too. With the new little ones.
Oh, yeah, my granddaughters, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were born the other day.
Yeah,
So,
congrats on that, Will. That's awesome, man.
yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, definitely can't wait to actually really enjoy them. They're still over there. They came a little early, so they're just trying to make sure that they're ready for formula and stuff like that, and then they finally get to come home.
They came like 3 or 4 weeks early, wasn't it? If my math
Yeah, they were. I think they were supposed to be due in August, beginning of August or something like that. But they ended up coming a little early. They're identical twins, so
nice and healthy, just a little early, right? And got away.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Which we were talking about that too, right? Like about, what was it, 2 weeks ago, week or two ago, we were talking about how they might come a little early, because I was asking you if it was the first one, if she's had them before or whatnot, and I was like, oh yeah, they might come a little early then.
Yeah, they did, but they're actually not that small, to be honest. They're pretty healthy size, and they're doing everything that they should be doing. It's just they want to make sure that they're sucking and ready for formula and all that stuff, and then they'll send them home.
Right. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's one of those things like when you're younger. I mean, even I guess to a sense in your 30s and 40s, I guess it all depends. It's like you really never think of yourself being a grandpa at like to me, I always thought like, oh, in your 50s or 60s. I always kind of thought like a 60s thing, maybe 50s, like, it's when you kind of become a grandpa. Unless you got one of those kids that, pops out a kid at 13 or 16, but.
Oh man. But I mean, that's just how it's always worked. Like with me, I've always had this, I call it doubt complex. So I'm 15 and I'm like, dude, I don't think I'll make it to C18. And then I hit 18 and it's like, man, I'm not going to make it to 21. Then I make it to 21. And you know what I mean? It just keeps going that way. I'm never going to get married. Then I get married. I'm never going to have kids and have kids. You know what I mean? It always has worked that way. So anymore, I'm not surprised. I don't. It is what it is.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, happy World Emoji Day, y'all. And then we got Mr. James B in the house. What's up, James? How you doing, buddy? Man, I know I had something on my mind I was going to say too. I forget what the hell it was. Oh, well, one of the things actually I was going to say earlier I forgot about. So yesterday when I did put that up for the World Snake Day, that was, or National Snake Day, that was yesterday, but I figured I would go ahead and put it up today also. It was kind of like a deal for the snakes to basically be aware of them and stuff like that. So that's one thing I thought was pretty cool to have awareness about. A lot of people that are scared of snakes and everything. I think it's pretty good for us to get out there because you have, unfortunately, a lot of people when it comes to rattlesnakes or any type of snake for that matter. But you see a lot of these where, people are killing the rattlesnakes and whatnot. And it's really something that, you shouldn't be doing. If you see a snake, just stay away from it. And that's kind of what I was getting at, though, is it's a good thing for us to all get out there and just, put it out there as much knowledge as possible. Like I had to go to the welding shop the other day and I had to take, had to get some metal. And when I was talking to the guy, I was sitting there telling him I'm a snake breeder. And it's pretty cool. Like his daughter and her boyfriend, they have reptiles, but there's a lot of people that I come across that aren't into reptiles at all. And they get a lot of knowledge out of it. It's actually pretty amazing, man, how many people will sit here and be like, oh man, when I'm talking about the snakes and they're like, oh, are they venomous and this and that. And when you start talking to them and you're like, well, the ones I have, no, they're not venomous. They're ball pythons. They're non-venomous. You can't get sick. It's really, it could be a little, you could argue the case about it somewhat, but really the ball pythons are the best, starter snake. And even if you want to argue that case, ball pythons are in there with a couple other snakes, right? That would be really good reptiles to start out with if you were getting into the snakes. And when you sit there and I talk with these people longer and longer about these snakes, they actually get very interested in it and they're afraid of snakes. And they'll actually sit here, like one of the guys, the shop that we go to, I was talking to one of the workers and he was wanting to sit there and want me to bring the snake in to the smoke shop. And he's afraid of them, and everything. And it's one of those things where it's pretty cool to be able to go out and show those snakes and get people, where they're like, oh, these aren't bad and everything, and get more used to it where, they can learn, hey, they're not bad and you shouldn't be out there harming them. Even if it's a rattlesnake, if you have property, like if I lived out in the mountains or the foothills or somewhere where there was rattlesnakes, I wouldn't be killing those rattlesnakes. I'm going to sit there and pick them up, put them obviously with, you know, some large tongs and stuff, but I'm going to sit there and pick up those rattlesnakes, or if I got to use a large branch or whatever, I'm going to get that thing inside of a bucket, you know, and get it taken out and drop it off, you know, where it's more of a convenient place and away from, you know, people's houses and things like that. Get it back in a location where there's more rats and stuff. So, you know, I thought that was just kind of cool just to drag over today a little bit and mention, because it is something that we should get out there and put that knowledge out to people so that they're not afraid of them, and, you know, keep the snakes safe. No reason to kill them. What you got going on, Mr. James B? We're just chilling today. Got Will out in his shop, and it's been a long week for, I think, everybody, but especially me and Will have had a long week. So
oh yeah,
we were just kind of chilling, taking it easy. We had put something up earlier. You could check it out on the replay. I think I did it maybe about 20 minutes ago or something. It was after, like, I think it was around the hour 20 mark or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah.
But you'll want to check that out because it is pretty cool, man. And then also, I'm going to be dropping probably some more news here in the next 3-4 weeks with the new thing that I've been working on. Hopefully it'll be completely done to where I could actually show you guys. If not, at least be able to let you know a little more where I'm at on things. But I think I might be able to sit here in the next 4 or 5, maybe 6 weeks and be able to do it. So we'll see how everything turns out. Just, it's a lot of work, man. It's not easy, that's for sure. Oh, I went and checked that out too earlier, James. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end this down, man. We've been rocking here for almost 2 hours and everything. Me and Will were actually just going to go for about an hour and a half or so, but
yeah,
went pretty
people
good.
Hanging out, wanting to chill. Why not?
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Appreciate you guys all coming out and everything. In fact, make sure you guys come out tomorrow. We'll be running the Thunderdome tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific or 5 Eastern. And then we will catch you guys here next week, of course, 1 week from today for episode 39, I think, of Gene Wars. So it's been a hot minute, man. We're getting ready to roll around on 1 year, episode 52 on Halloween. So I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Man, it seems like there was something else I was going to say. I know we could put the sponsor ad up. We got to do that.
Rastafari first, revolution, yeah. Paul Bogle gave his life, so I and I will survive. William Garden fight, the good fight, yeah. Down in
Heck yeah, shout out to our sponsors, Michael from Platinum Morphs and Chris Eaton from the Fat Man Nation. We appreciate you guys. Yeah, we definitely appreciate you guys coming out and rocking with us again. We're going to go ahead and end this down. I don't know if Will's got anything to say.
Have a wonderful weekend. Keep positivity in your lives and in the community. Make sure that you continue to progress with your passions, people. And just be safe out there, huh?
Heck yeah, definitely. Stay safe and be kind. With that being said, we'll go ahead and end this down. You guys have a good one, and we'll catch you guys all next week.